Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Vholran treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Vholran!
Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard! He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest?
My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Only watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your mind myself.
So all this, kidnapping sheep, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time?
I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon it.
I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, Vholran, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Here, let me help. Illuminate the first aid! Use a healing art! Holy Land! First
I
aid!
owe you one.
How about some of this?
Far enough! Here I go! You're mine!
Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
Begin!
Take this.
Anything in armor is all mine! I'll smash you!
Holy Land!
What in the world?
It just won't
I'm
stay
all right.
still!
If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
First
I owe
aid!
you one.
Gale Force!
Rising Wyvern!
In a bind?
You're mine!
I never miss!
Now!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Did we get him?
He's open!
Let's go!
Take this!
Holy Land! Blast!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! On your knees!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I'm ready!
Gale Force! More where that came from!
Far enough! Ha! Ready and I'm ready!
Kitara, go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Is that it?
Raging sword!
Ignite!
What's he planning?
Leave the snaring to me.
This looks bad. We've got to stop him.
Take this. Enjoy.
Soaring Alpha!
Here I go. It's over.
Resonate with the earth!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Where are you going? In here.
Leave the torches to me!
I'm only getting far enough.
Captivity!
Take this. Take this.
Slut!
Here, let me help you.
To be let free!
First aid.
Here I everlasting darkness!
Take this.
Ready and real! Armor won't save you! Air pressure!
There. I'm only getting started.
Negative gate!
Just like that.
More of that came by the power of
Take Now this is enjoyable.
Resonate with the earth! No further!
Leave the charges to me!
Here, let me help.
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Here's a healing art. First aid. Here's a healing art. Here.
Armor won't save
I'll
you!
be saving this
Not
one.
today!
Where are you going? Photon blast. Think again. More where that came from. Lightning condensed. Thunder blade. Confiscated. Illuminate the dark.
No further!
Holy glimmer.
Finish!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Got him! It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's... How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be.
You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin is unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as slaves. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination.
We never asked you to rule. No one did.
What do I care? your wants. You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alphen!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants!
Swallow Blade, lead! You picked the wrong
Here
fight!
goes!
I'll face you!
This one's
Take
mine!
this! Take this!
Lightning orb!
Where are you going?
Lightning condemned!
Sword Blade, lead!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy lunar blast!
Here, let me leave the charge to me. Denied. Here, let me help.
Blade!
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from the saddle.
Retreat? I would never. Here, let me help.
Lightning orb! First aid! Illuminate the dark!
Shattering my pieces.
Attack lightning condemned!
Here, let me help.
First aid!
Burn in hell!
Here's a healing art! First aid! Holy glimpse! Holy land!
No further!
Demon Blade!
He's too fast to keep up with!
Then we'll take him together. Rinwell, follow my lead.
Okay.
I'll provide cover.
Shining Supernova! Blast in the wind! Air thrust!
Nothing gets by me.
Unleash lightning!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Rotating
First
pile!
aid!
I'm never fit. Do it.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Know your place! Demon Fang!
Excited.
You're
You're mine.
Kneel before your sovereign! Rising Wyvern!
There. I'm only anything in armor is all mine.
He's about to attack!
Damn it! We need to stop him!
Lightning condemned! Thunderbolt!
On the truth of it! All others shall be banished! Rising Wyvern!
Here, let me help.
No further!
First aid!
Here's a healing art.
First aid!
Here, let me help.
First
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
Lunar blast!
Leave the charge with me.
Illuminate the dark!
Forward up.
Only that on my watch!
I shall be the ruler of all
You're mine. Where are you going?
Take this!
There. You're mine. Here I go.
Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
sir. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shion.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
What? Shion, were you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Heros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shionne for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shionne's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renis Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I haven't.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people are...
Oh, right. So you have your rations, and it's an...
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I get...
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up.
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or...
I was afraid that the people in this capital are slowly regaining...
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from...
Definitely. This is something we can...
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
I think Hootle senses something.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah,
Still, it's a risk.
Then, it'll...
Huh?
It's nothing.
hoo. Hoo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Hoo! Maybe something's going on in the forest.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after...
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too? Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I can't...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting to thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
You guys want to rest here?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. A victory for the ages.
Ah, the spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Could have been worse.
There it is. That's our target.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Is that the Zeugle we're looking for?
We managed to pull through. No choice. Take this!
I'll smash! I'm like bait to them.
Swallow dance! Lightning orb!
Pierce through!
Illuminate the dark!
It's on!
Dragon Jet!
Try this!
Don't let the marksman handle! We're in the home stretch, guys!
What's this? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law! Lead the enemy's arc to me! Do it!
No complaints here.
Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Right, next one!
Here I come!
Already on.
This one's mine!
Now! My turn! Swallow blade!
Where are you going? Do it! Lightning orb!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Is that the Zeugle we were told to dispatch? Let's refrain from losing. That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I misread the landing.
We're in good form!
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
That's no ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of its way for now.
No holding back!
This'll be a piece of cake!
Where are you going? Gale Force!
Crumble! Now you see what I can do!
We've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
You're talking! Now
Lunar
hit the
Blast!
groove!
The
enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that! Take it down! I'm only getting started! I never fix! There! You got company! Lunar Blast!
Super Swallow Gas!
Gemini Aqua! Lunar Blast!
Prepare to be sealed! Take this!
By the power of water! Here, let me help! Here I go! It's finished! Let's do it! Here I go!
Nothing gets my name! I'll smash you!
Far enough! Back into the fray! First aid! Here, let me help! First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
I'm ready! It's weakened! Gemini Aqua! Here's a healing arc! First aid! One more! Think again!
You require a hand.
No further!
Lunar Blast! I'm ready!
Eat dirt!
I'm almost impressed!
How praise coming from you?
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Here's a healing arc! First aid! There you go! Don't let me help! Celestial First aid!
Rising Wyvern!
Got it! Ready to go! Now's our chance! Take it! I'm only getting started! Lunar Blast! Now! Go!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
There's always room for improvement.